Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Zakk Wylde from Black Label Society. I'm all doing the hang, and you're watching Era Music Garden. No, well, I mean, the blood clot thing, I mean, anything like that, it's just another obstacle, you know, just another bump in the road. I mean, you know, it's just that you got a flat tire on a car, you fix it and you keep moving, you know what I mean? So it's just, you know, Black Label, there's no room for complaining or whining about anything. You just get it fixed and then you got to do what you got to do. But, no, I mean, the blood clot thing, you know, just get it sorted out. And, you know, I'm taking, you know, blood thinners right now. So, got to take that. And then, obviously, no more drinking beer or anything like that, you know, just because, can't take, you know, because alcohol thins your blood and you're taking the blood thinners, that thins your blood. So, you know, you'll start bleeding internally. So, don't try that at home, kids. So, but, no, just, you know, that was about it with, as far as that goes. But no, I mean, you know, when we went and did the new album and stuff like that, the Order of the Black, you know, the Black Vatican now, the home studio. So, we just went in and knocked that out. So, you know, same thing, same mentality. Just go in, no songs. We didn't, you know, we don't demo or anything like that. You just go in and you do the album for real. You know what I mean? It's like you don't demo getting married. You go get married and that's it. You know, it's over. You know what I mean? So, it took us 94 days, written, recorded, mixed, mastered. No, you know what? I mean, well, I never was doing the records hammered, anyways. You know, where I never wrote like that, anyways. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Kind of imagery, yeah.
No, I would always, you know, we'd be drinking beer and stuff like that throughout the day, you know, while we're recording and stuff like that. But you know, you're not 3 sheets to the wind. You're not blasted out of your mind. So I never had any problems with, you know, like, oh my God, now I'm gonna have to do an album sober. I mean, that was never an issue. You know what I mean? So yeah, because I mean, no matter what you did, I mean, even if you were time went on with the guys and you know you were berserking the night before, you'd go in the next day and listen to the stuff stone cold sober and just listen to it. And if it's terrible, you know, you fixed it. You know what I mean? Well, now, you know, instead of the beer and the alcohol, you know, we just do children's parties and we have cake and milk. No. But we're still conquering, no less. You know, when we're playing at an 8-year-old's party or a 5-year-old's, you know, so, no, it's still the same mentality, man, you know. Well, first off, I mean, the book's a complete piss take on myself and just, you know, Black Label and the whole business anyways. I mean, put it this way, I mean, the beautiful thing about being in the music business, there is no rules or there's no qualifications to be in the music business. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to go to medical school for 12 years to be doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's why that's what makes it so. That's why you have such a cast of characters. You know, I mean, all my friends that are involved with music, I mean, are cartoon characters, man. I mean, I couldn't make them up. You know what I mean? So, which is an awesome thing. So no, it's just talking about us sitting at a pub, talking about the goofiest ass stories you could possibly, you know, just like stupid, ridiculously stupid stuff. So, and us just going, dude, you got to make a book about that. So, you know, I go, you got to write this stuff down, dude. So that's how the book came about. Me and my buddy Eric Hendricks, who's writing the book with me, you know, we just sat down and said, dude, let's write a piss take book on all this stuff, you know, because I mean, not for now. I mean, everybody in Black Label, we're always taking the piss out of ourselves anyway, or just making fun of everything. You can't not. You know what I mean? It's like you're just robbing himself of the joys of the comedy of music, dude. So, you know. But anyways, yeah, I mean, but there's advice in there too. Like, you know, because, you know, kids are always asking me or whatever, dude, you got any advice on starting a band and stuff like that? And, you know, I'll tell them things like I did when I first started, you know, before I was blessed with the fact of playing with Ozzy when I was 19. But I mean, you know, when I was 15 years old, 16, 17, you know, the things we were doing, thinking that this is the right way to do it, our band's gonna make it. Oh my God. It's just like, yeah, it's captioned under like, things definitely not to do if you wanna make it in the music business. it's just us taking the piss out of, yeah, if you're a true rocker, you know what I mean? Just like at the end of the day, what is a true rocker anyway? You know what I mean? Just some dumb jackass, you know what I mean? So, but it's, yeah, just taking the piss out of, like, you know, like, like, put it this way, if you shower 4 times a day and you're brushing your teeth 4 times a day, it's pretty much, you're not on the rock list, man. You know, like most rockers aren't concerned with, you know, what kind of rouge goes with their eyeliner. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't think Lemmy and the guys are really concerned with that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, the whole thing is, the beautiful thing about Black Label is, and what makes it unique, is that you want everyone to have creative freedom in anything they do. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So, I mean, like, that's why all the guys, I mean, JD has Cycle of Pain. I mean, Black Label's the mothership and the tree, you know what I mean? But all the branches that come off of it could be, you know, whether JD's doing Cycle of Pain, Nick has Speed X, you know, Will was playing with Evanescence as well. You know, like Craigo, right now, Craig was just like, Zakk, if we're not touring year round, you know, financially, I got to take care of my wife and my son, you know. So, I mean, I'm like, yeah, of course, by all means, Craig, you got to, that's priority number one, you know what I mean? We could always, you always got Black Label, you can always do this, you know what I mean? But, so that's how that came about. But, but no, I mean, nobody ever quits. It's just like, put it, you know, financially. I mean, if somebody gets, if you're going to go out and play with Celine Dion, and, you know, what I'm just saying is, like, you know, she's offering you a king's ransom to go out there and do the tour for 2 years. You know, you're going to go out on the road for 2 years. I mean, you got to take that gig. You can always come back here. You know what I mean? But, I mean, that's why there's no arguments or fights, or nobody gets pissed off about anything. It's just like everybody gets together. We have a blast while we're out here, and then everybody goes home. So, I mean, Tom Campano said, the creator and the director of the show, he just, no, he was like, Zakk, would you like to be in it or what? I said, yeah, whatever you want me to do, man. You know, so whenever I've been in those situations where they've asked me to do stuff, like the Rockstar movie or anything like that, I've always had a good time anyways. I mean, how could you not? It's like really, really super cool people on the set. I mean, everybody's good people, and then, you know, you tell me, you as a director, like, Zakk, do it more like this or do it more like that. Can you do it? Or, you know, you just do it until you get it right. So, no, I enjoy doing it. I mean, me and Nick and Eric, the guys, you know, directed the majority of, you know, a lot of Black Label videos and stuff like that, the DVDs and stuff, and then the Overlord video we just did recently. Now we're talking about doing some independent movies as well. You know, writing some stuff and, you know, doing like some ridiculously stupid, funny stuff, and then also doing some like serious stuff as well. So, you know, and between the cast, like I said, the cast of cartoon character friends I got, between musician friends and athletes or actor people I know, you know, just to do cameos in these things, you know, I mean, it's definitely an opportunity we have to pursue this one as well. Yeah, well, my mom and dad are gone now, but I mean, it's just like, my mother and father came from the Sinatra generation, you know, the World War II generation, but it's, you know, so obviously they're not listening to Ozzy, you know what I mean, or Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin and stuff, you know, they're listening to Sinatra. So, but yeah, they knew I was the music I listened to, you know, and then, you know, because when I was playing guitar all the time and everything like that, they knew about Randy Rhoads and Eddie Van Halen just because I always talked about them, you know, but the whole thing is, no, my parents were great. I mean, whatever, you know, and I do the same thing with my kids. Whatever they're, as a parent, the only thing you can do, you can lead them to water. You can't make them drink it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just the only thing you can do is just show them different experiences. You know what I mean? Like if they don't like music, like all my kids, out of our 3 kids, none of them are interested in music at all. You know, my daughter wants to be a writer. My son wants, our first boy, just John Michael, he wants to be a doctor right now. And Hendrix, he's 8. You know, he's playing video games right now. You know, so he wants to create video games. Yeah, so he wants to create video games, and maybe that's what he wants to do. So I mean, he's like a normal 8-year-old, just having fun, which he should be. You know, but the whole thing is, you know, I just tell my kids, you know, between Ray, Jesse, John Michael, and Hendrix, I'm just like, the secret to life is just find what it is you love doing and just do it. Drive it into the ground and do it to death. You know, because I mean, at the end of the day, if you're doing what you love, you'll never live. You know, never. You know. The best is when we put that on the DVD. Since that day, the collection has expanded quite phenomenally. Everywhere we go now, I keep getting Barbie dolls all the time. No, it's great, man.